So today I'm jumping on here real quick. I want to talk about Japan and Chakshi, who's just made the new prime minister of Japan. So where we left this, she had won the party's nomination, but then she had to get elected. And the longtime LDP partner, with about 20% of the seats, left the agreement between the LDP and said they would not work with her because, well, she is a major right winger. I mean, we're talking military, anti China. And one of the big things, excuse me, is she does not believe that Japan should apologize or did anything wrong during World War II. And this is a issue when you're dealing with China and Korea and other countries that were in World War II. So that's the political side, all right? She signed up with a new person. Now, reading through the papers, if you go to the Nikkei Asia, Nikkei Japan, you'll see that most of the analysis is the LDP is kind of a dying party and that she will not last long. A lot of people believe, and that she'll do everything she can to last long, which means they believe that she's not going to be as aggressive on some of her policies. That is where we are. So that remains to be seen. But this is what she wants. So she first ordered the government to begin working on a stimulus package centered around policies to combat the cost of living, including ending the provisional gasoline tax, raising the income tax exemption, and introducing a refundable tax credit policy, though it is unclear how this stimulus will be financed. Okay, so you're cutting two taxes, you're giving more money out, your government is 260% in debt, you own over 50% of the bonds, you own about 50% of the ETFs of the stock market. Where are you going to get the money from? And then the next paragraph is that she wants to dramatically increase defense spending. And here she says that, okay? So there's two big meetings coming up, Asian meetings, APEC, and something else for Asian, ASEAN, that she will be attending, which is going to be very interesting, given how they feel about Japan during World War II. This is really a very big issue in Asia. And also, Trump's going to Japan. Now, when she was running for PM, she was very clear that she did not agree with the trade deal that Japan cut in no way, shape, or form. And the biggest bugaboo is she does not believe in any way that Japan should give $1 to the United States, whereas Trump says, under my control, where I can spend where I want in America. And I think they were going to do whatever. It was billions. It doesn't matter. She says this will not happen. So we're going to see if that actually happens. In another newspaper, you can stop and read this. It's just a little bit more, background on what's going on. And the first one is, the Ministry of Finance does not want her to do what they're doing, what she has proposed that she's going to do. And remember, Ishiba, who resigned after like 268 days as PM, he was like, no, we're not going to have a stimulus package because it's 100% debt that we have to issue to stimulate the economy. Not only is there going to be a stimulus package, she's also cutting the taxes. I don't know how they're going to make this work, right? So here's the end. And you can see how it came down there over here on the right-hand side. This was when her partner for the LDP pulled out, and people then felt that she was not going to be the PM. They actually thought the young guy that she beat before was going to sneak in and take it from her. But she managed to cut an agreement with the other party, and she's in, and now the yen is dropping. So if someone says it's losing value here. So remember what we said. This is the three things. You can only control two. You got your economy, you got your currency, and you have your interest rates. All right. And if she's going to do the stimulus and cut the taxes, then what you're going to see is the yen is going to go down in value, which is up in price here. Okay. So what we're going to watch on the Japanese yen is, does it go to 152, 55, 160? All right. That's on the yen. Now, here's their 30-year bond. And as you can see, it came down. It's been up. It was like 331, I think was the high. Now it's 312. And as you know, the 10-year in America has been coming down. I don't know what's going on there. It's not like our deficits are coming down. On neither are theirs. So this is what we want to watch. Does this rate start going back up? And here's the 40-year. The same thing is applicable here. So why do we care? What does this mean to us? Well, if she puts in her policies, okay, then we're going to be faced with a situation where the yen is going to decline in value, go up in price, all right? Their bonds are going to go down while their yield goes up. And of course, what we're afraid of, the whole world is will this break the yen carry trade? That's really where we're at. So if it does, we know the consequences, well, will be fairly dire, I would imagine. So we're going to watch very carefully over what she's going to propose. The next 2 weeks should tell us a lot with the two meetings and with Trump going to Japan. What's going to happen? What do you think? Tell me in the comments, and like and follow.